I am Ibrahim Traoré, not Burkina Faso's leader, but its servant, not Africa's dictator, but its child, and not your nightmare, but your mirror. Look well at this mirror. See yourself, see your lies, your hypocrisy, your crimes, and prepare, because Judgment Day is coming. Africa is awakening. The world is changing. Justice is manifesting. And you'll just watch. You won't be able to do anything else. Because history is on the side of the people. Truth is on the side of the oppressed. God is on the side of those who persevere. And we persevered. We persevered for 500 years. Now it's time for victory. Your lies are finished. Your masks have fallen. Your game has ended. Africa is free. Africa is strong. Africa is victorious forever. In this world, Africa will be free. Africa will be strong. Africa will be a leader. And you'll remain just as a bad memory, a shameful footnote. Beginning of the 21st century, there were some media organizations. They lied, they served exploitation. Then Africa awakened and they disappeared. That's your end. Inevitable, unchangeable, certain. Know that your end is coming. Your viewers are decreasing. Your credibility is eroding. Your power is depleting. The new generation doesn't believe you. The new generation doesn't listen to you. The new generation rejects you. And that new generation in Africa is 600 million people. 60% under 25 years old, educated, connected, angry. They are my army, they are my weapon, they are my victory. And with them we're building a new world, a world without lies, without exploitation, without humiliation.
Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré is receiving strong support from African people who say that an attack on him is an attack on all of Africa. Many believe that President Traoré represents the fight for African freedom, dignity, and independence. Across the continent, people are speaking out against any threats to his leadership and calling for unity to protect him. Supporters say that Traoré's work to build a stronger Burkina Faso is an example for all African nations. They warn that harming him would be like harming the future of Africa itself.
Burkina Faso's President Ibrahim Traoré has once again left the world talking. On his recent visit to Moscow, where he met face-to-face with Russian President Vladimir Putin, something unexpected happened, and it's sending shockwaves across continents. From the moment Traoré's plane landed, the Russian government treated him like royalty. Red carpets, military salutes, full protocol, not just as a guest, but as a respected global partner. This level of honor isn't common, especially for African leaders. In the high-level meeting, sources say the two discussed major plans for African-Russian cooperation. But what caught everyone's attention wasn't just the handshake, it was the respect. Videos from the meeting show Russian officials listening to Traoré attentively, calling him the face of a rising Africa. Even Western leaders are reportedly shocked. Why? Because Traoré is doing what most leaders won't, standing tall, protecting African interests and gaining global influence without begging for approval from the West. And now, a growing number of Africans are saying, this is the kind of leadership we've been waiting for. Before you scroll, make sure you follow and subscribe to Pan Africa Television, where we bring you bold, uncensored, and empowering African news every day. Traoré's mission is bigger than politics. It's about pride, sovereignty, and rewriting the story of Africa. Stay tuned. Africa is rising.
Let me tell you what Ibrahim Traoré is doing. He has got agricultural projects. Burkina Faso is having a farming boom right now because of this great African leader. He has just made a law that any woman who has a child, her medical bills are completely eliminated. It's free to go to the doctor and have a child in Burkina Faso, in this African country, because mothers and maternal care is so important.
Donald Trump, look at this man. Try to be like him. Don't be like Zelensky. Don't be a worm. Be a president like Ibrahim Traoré.
The forces that are trying to overthrow Ibrahim Traoré are the same forces that keep Americans poor. We want a prosperous America, not one that is so focused on maintaining.
Burkina Faso was left in the dark. No roads, no hope. But one soldier didn't wait for the world to help. He launched a $200 billion war against poverty. Now bulldozers roar, cities rise, and the West, they're terrified. This isn't just a road project, it's a revolution. Welcome to Traoré's empire. As the roar of construction fills the air, communities once forgotten begin to flourish. With every brick laid, hope is restored, and a new narrative emerges. The soldier-turned-leader has ignited a fire that the world cannot ignore. International powers scramble to understand how this transformation unfolded so rapidly. For decades, Burkina Faso's roads told the story of pain, mud isolation, and missed opportunities. In the heart of West Africa, progress was delayed not by ambition, but by access. Until one man stood up with a 200-MB vision to rewrite that story. As the sun set over the horizon, illuminating the faces of hopeful villagers, they began to believe that change was possible. A vision emerged, one of resilience, unity, and the promise of a better tomorrow for every child walking those cracked dirt roads. With every shovel of dirt removed and each stone laid, a vision was being realized. The laughter of children echoed as they no longer faced endless miles to school, their dreams now within reach on solid ground. The new roads became arteries of opportunity, connecting communities and igniting a spirit of celebration. Together, they proved that change is possible when determination meets a shared vision, forever altering the landscape of Burkina Faso. Launched in 2024, the Faso Meboa Initiative is Traoré's war on poverty. 5,000 kilometers of paved roads, electrified towns, new rail lines, and modern trade hubs. It's more than infrastructure. It's a declaration of independence from Western control. With each mile of road laid and every bridge constructed, the hopes of a nation rise as Traoré's vision transforms dreams into reality, igniting the spirit of self-sufficiency among the people. As communities unite to build their future, the Faso Meboa Initiative breathes life into rural areas, empowering citizens to take charge of their destiny and paving the way for a new era of prosperity. Every ribbon cut signifies not just a road opened, but a pathway to growth and opportunity as families rejoice in the promise of electric lights, illuminating their nights, and new businesses thriving within their communities. In every corner of the nation, Traoré's initiative fosters a spirit of entrepreneurship, where small businesses flourish and dreams are nurtured, transforming the economic landscape into a thriving hub of innovation. This isn't foreign aid, it's people power. Traoré's model hires locals, trains youth, and hands ownership to communities. Every brick laid is a seed of African self-reliance, a future built by Burkinabe hands. The strength of this initiative lies in its foundation of trust and collaboration. Local voices shape the projects, and every contribution empowers the community, turning dreams into reality. The transformation is palpable. Roads that once hindered access now connect lives and dreams. With every milestone achieved, the spirit of ownership grows stronger, reflecting a deep commitment to the future. As these vibrant communities thrive, hope flourishes among the youth. The promise of a brighter tomorrow is forged in the hands of those who dare to believe in their power and potential. Empowered local businesses are the lifeblood of this movement, fueling further development and creating a sense of unity. In every project there lies a story of resilience, strength, and collective triumph. With every child's laughter echoing down the streets, the impact of community-led change is undeniable. Together, they weave a brighter narrative, one that inspires generations to come. The West is watching and panicking. Traoré's rise is disrupting old power games. China, the US, and ex-colonial powers are stunned by the speed and scale of change. Add to that the threats from extremists. But the mission marches on. The air is thick with uncertainty as nations scramble to respond to these unforeseen dynamics. Meanwhile, the voices of the people echo louder than ever, demanding accountability and progress amidst chaos. In this volatile landscape, alliances are tested, and old strategies must adapt or be left behind. As tensions escalate, the battle for hearts and minds rages on, turning the tides on centuries of geopolitical influence. Amidst the sweeping changes, a new generation rises unafraid to challenge the status quo and demand a future that reflects their aspirations. In this clash between power and resistance, the outcome remains uncertain, but the call for justice grows louder. The stakes are high as nations navigate an intricate web of diplomacy and power struggles. With every moment, the balance shifts, revealing the fragility of established order and the relentless pursuit of progress. Burkina Faso is no longer the forgotten land. It's the blueprint. Inspired by Traoré, leaders across Africa are calling for a Pan-African infrastructure pact. From despair to destiny, this is how Africa rises. One road, one nation, one vision at a time. The momentum is palpable as youth across the continent join hands in celebration of new opportunities. Business growth flourishes where once there was stagnation, and new schools rise as beacons of hope for future generations. Each discussion fuels the ambition for transformation as young leaders envision roads that will connect dreams and destinies. This is not just a highway. It is a pathway to prosperity that unites communities and ignites aspirations. In the heart of every town, celebrations erupt as communities embrace their newfound connectivity. Under the glow of sunset, cities flourish, symbolizing a united Africa poised for a brighter tomorrow. As the youth paint a vision of hope and collaboration, stories of resilience flow from one generation to the next. Together, they weave a narrative of unity that transcends borders, celebrating Africa's journey toward a promising future. This is not just about roads, it's about revolution. Subscribe for more untold African victories. Every step forward is a part of a larger story, one that deserves to be told. Join us on this journey of discovery and empowerment. From the laughter of children to the wisdom of elders, these moments shape our future. Be part of our community and witness the change. As we plant seeds of hope and ambition, every act contributes to a brighter tomorrow. Join us and be inspired by the power of community. Celebration and entrepreneurship are keys to our progress. Stand with us as we uplift voices and create opportunities for all. Through art and collaboration, we honor our past and forge our future. Join the movement to make your impact felt in every corner of our society. In the harmony of nature and the power of voice, we find our purpose. Embrace the call to action and help shape the narrative. Art and unity are the brushstrokes of change. Get involved and watch how each effort transforms lives and communities.